All right, race number one is going to be Alex Mason, Joey, Luis, Logan, and Blake. Turn marshals will be the final race of the round. I believe that's going to be modified buggy tonight. A mixture of modified and 13.5 four-wheel. All right, feel free to go ahead and drive, guys.
Joey Wilson.
All right, looking for all my drivers. Race number one. Got Alex, Joey, and Logan checked in. Looking for the rest of my rookie group. If you are a racing rookie, you are up now. All right, got marshals making their way out. Could use a little help on the left side. All right, turn marshals in this race should be Brandon, Kevin, Kalis, and Bryant. I see Bryant, I see Kevin. All right, got BP on the way. How about Kalis? Is Kalis out there? Cool, Kalis in the corner, good stuff. All right, looking for a few more cars to get checked in here. Hey, Brian. Brian, can you get a new transponder for Blake? His transponder does not work. All right, waiting for a few more cars to get checked in. There we go. There's Mason.
Mason Cassidy.
All right. So we're getting a new transponder in Blake's ride. Also looking for Luis, if you're going to make it. Luis.
Luis Cifuentes.
All right, folks. It's about that time. We're going to get this show on the road. Keep on going, drivers. When you cross the start-finish line, when you cross the start-finish line, your time will begin.
Blake Rooks.
All right, got everybody checked in now. All right, we're 20 seconds in. This is race number one, round number one, Friday night racing. Alex going 19.4, Blake a 19.9. Joey 24.1, Luis 27.4. We're now 45 seconds in, drivers. This is our rookie class on track. All right, Alex Dang out front. The birthday
3
boy
minutes
going
left.
18-7 that time around. Alex celebrating his 7th birthday here today. 18-3 that time by for Mr. Dang. Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Yeah, minute 20 down, 2:40 to go. All right, so Alex out front, followed by Blake, Joey, Mason, Logan, and Luis. Got minute 35 down, 2:25 remaining. Race number 2 will be up next. That is our stadium truck group. So Alex currently on a 13-lap pace. Got Blake on a 12. Joey on an 11-lap run. Logan on pace to do 10 laps. Mason and Luis on 9-lap runs.
2
2 minutes
minutes left.
in, 2 minutes to go. Yeah, Joey pulling in a new personal best, going 18-4. Careful, turn 1, drivers, on the wall ride. That is clear. Got a minute 45 to go. So Alex currently 2.2 ahead of Blake. Blake 3.3 ahead of Joey. Joey 14 ahead of Logan. Logan 31 ahead of Luis. And Luis 12 ahead of Mason. Got a minute 30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds left. All right, a minute 20 to go. Careful in the chicane. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Wall ride, wall ride, wall ride. Got one down. Minute 10 to go. All right, drivers, 3 minutes down.
1 minute left.
.45 seconds remain. Alex Dang, new fast lap, 18-1. He's having fun. 13-16 for pace. Got Joey up to the 2 spot on a 12-13. Blake on a 12-16. Logan 10-05. Luis a 9-lap run. And Mason on a 7-lap run. Got 25 seconds to go, drivers. .15 seconds. Keep going, guys. The computer will announce when you are done. So keep on going. Keep going. Keep going, drivers.
Blake Rooks done. Alex Dang done. Joey Wilson done. Luis Cifuentes done.
All right, 2 more cars still remain.
Wo Trolley done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race,
Mason
guys. That'll be a
Cassidy
race.
done.
It's going to be Alex Dang going 13 laps. Joey going 12-17. Blake at 11:04. Logan 11:18. Luis a 9:21. And Mason a 7:19.
The race
All right,
is
folks,
completed.
moving into race number 2. May need all my drivers from that last one or parents to turn marshal. Up next is Stadium Truck. Jordan, Brandon, Nelson, George, Julian, and Brian.
Rice cakes. Julian Taylor. Jordan Rivera. BP.
Looking for 2 more trucks.
Nelson B. George Laxon.
All right, folks, got everybody checked in. Looks like I got my marshals out here. Need a little help in the middle there. Thank you, sir. All right, folks, keep the wheels moving. We're going to go live loop here shortly. Do one more lap if you wish. Otherwise, we're going live loop. All right, this is truck. All right, let's see what these guys do here on lap number 1. BG is 16, Nelson 16, Jordan is 16, Julian is 16-1, Brandon 15-9. So BP, the fastest truck on the opening lap. 35 seconds in. All right, BP out front, 2 laps in the books. Got BG in the 2. BG going 15-8. Doing great. Oh, BG a 15-1, having fun. So right now it's BP up by 0.037.
4 minutes left.
Got Gross 0.6 up on Rabara. Rabara 1.5 ahead of Taylor. Taylor 2.7 ahead of Laxon. Laxon 4 seconds up on B. Got minute 10 down, 3:50 remaining. This is Stadium Truck on Track. Similar to driving a buggy, except these things have big, fluffy pillow tires. It's like driving a buggy on a cloud. If that sounds awesome, well, it's because it is awesome. BP, speaking of awesome, going 15-2. So, let's see where they all stand when they cross the line one more time here. Got buck 45 down, 3:15 to go. And right now, Jordan Rabara taking over the lead. He's driving the gray, pink, and white. BG in the 2, followed by Taylor, Perea, B, and Laxon.
3 minutes left.
And now it's Julian Taylor to the front. Oh, Julian having some bad luck there with a lap car. So Julian going 15-5 that time around. Fast lap, BG once again, 15-1. So now it's going to be BG to the top spot. Brian 1904, Jordan 1907, Brandon 1908, Julian 1912, Nelson 1706, George 1606. Got 2:35 down, 2:25 to go. All right, BG 1.8 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.5 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1.5 ahead of Julian. Julian 15 up on Nelson. Nelson 7 ahead of George. New PRs being set. Got Rabara 15-5. Taylor 15-3.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes in. 2 minutes to go. All right, Brian, Brandon, Jordan, Nelson, Julian, Nelson, George, your full running order. Minute 45 remaining. Minute 30 to go. Brian 1.7 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 2.6 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.1 ahead of Julian. Julian 16 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 11 ahead of George. Minute 15 to go. Two closest battles, 1 and 2 separated by 1.5, 3 and 4 separated by 0.1. Yeah, just over a minute to go. Brian, 1902, Brandon, 1903.
1 minute left.
Yeah, Jordan, 1910. Julian, also 1910. Nelson, 17 flat. George, 1714. 50 seconds remain. $40 seconds to go. Brian and Brandon, gap is now 0.6. So Brian, Brandon less than a second apart. Got Brandon 6.9 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.2 ahead of Jordan. 20 seconds remain. All right, gap between BG and BP now 0.4. Time has expired. Keep on going. Keep on going.
Rice cakes done. BP done. Nelson B done. George Laxon done.
And that
Julian
will
Taylor
be a
done.
race, drivers. Brandon
drivers
Perea
are
going to take
finished.
this one by just 0.4 of a
Rivera
second.
done.
So BP going 1901, Brian 1902, Julian 1910, Jordan 1913, Nelson 1812, George 1709. All right, folks, I'm going to need you to put your trucks down. Come on out
The
and
race
turn
is
marshal.
completed.
Up next is 40 plus Heat 1. This one's going to be Steve, David, Tim, Ryan, and Aaron. Steve Leung, David Bixler, Tim Albert, Ryan Vernali, and Aaron Austin. You guys are up.
Tim Albert. Ryan Vernally. Steve Leung. Aaron Austin. Grasshopper.
Back straight. Okay, I got everybody checked in. Got Vernali running down. Give Vernali a sec. All right, folks. Everybody's checked in and doing laps. Everyone looks good. So we are going to go live loop in just a few moments. All right, so tonight's first race on this new layout. As you can see, our track has some tan lines. I think eventually after we do enough layouts on it, it's just all going to be dark. Be grippy goodness. I mean, it's already grippy goodness, but you know what I mean, right? 40 seconds in. Ryan Vernali out front. 15-7 so far for a hot lap. Yeah, Bixler, Leung, Austin, and Albert rounding out the order. $55 seconds in. 4:05 remains. Right now,
4
David
minutes
Bixler
left.
to the top spot. 19:05 for pace. Ryan 19:08. Aaron 19:09. Steve 1915, and Tim 1816. Got minute 10 down, 3:50 to go. All right, Aaron Austin out to the front. So we got Aaron Ryan 0.05, the gap. Those guys about 1.7 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.5, well, he was 0.5 ahead of Dave. Now it's the other way around. Yeah, minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Current order, as I speak, at the moment, and it's changing as I'm saying that. Gonna be Aaron, Ryan, David, Steve, and Tim. Currently, Aaron 2/10 up on Ryan. Ryan 2.1 ahead of Dave. Dave 1.6 ahead of Steve. And Steve 1.5 ahead of Tim. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes remain. This is our first heat of 40-plus buggy. Requirements for this class: you have to be 40 years old, and you have to have a buggy. Sadly, I cannot run this class yet. I'm getting close to 40, but not quite there. Yeah, 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. Go Art. In case you're wondering, I believe Art's in the next heat. For the Art Cardinale fan club out there watching from YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick.
2 minutes left.
All right, we got just under 2 minutes to go. Ryan Vernali currently 1/10 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 7.8 ahead of Dave. Dave 1.1 ahead of Tim. And Tim 1.2 ahead of Steve. Got minute 45 remaining. New personal best lap being set by Ryan Vernali at 15.6. Got David going 15.6 that time around. Fast lap of the race, a 15.5 by Aaron Austin. Got 15.7 from Tim Albert, 15.8 from Steve. Minute 25 remains. Another 15.5 for Aaron Austin. Double A going for some fast laps here. All right, a minute 10 to go, drivers.
One minute left.
All right, Aaron 1906, Ryan 1911, David 18 flat, Tim 1804, and Steve 1810. Aaron now 6 seconds up on Ryan. Ryan 1.6 ahead of David. Yeah, Dave 3.9 ahead of Tim. Tim 4.9 ahead of Steve. 35 seconds remain. All right, 25 seconds remain. Aaron, Ryan, David, Tim, and Steve, your full order. 15 seconds to go. Careful, back straight, back straight. Keep it tight. It's clear. All right, getting into the final moments here. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Tim Albert done. Grasshopper done. Steve Lung done. Aaron Austin done. All drivers are finished.
Okay, that will be
Ryan
a
Vernali
race.
done.
Aaron Austin going 19:09. Ryan Vernali in 19:13. Tim Albert 18:03. Steve Leung 18:05. David Bixler 18:07. All right, so pretty good competition there in Heat 1 of 40 plus. Heat number 2 likely to be a close race as well.
The race is completed.
All right, race number 4. You guys are up. If I can get my guys who just raced to put them down,
RB1.
come on out and marshal, please.
Kevin Allen. AJ Cardinale. Nelson B.
All right, looking for a couple more of my drivers
Rice
to make their
Gates.
way to the stand. All right, let's get our marshals out
Julian
here.
Taylor.
I'm going to need you guys to spots around the racetrack. Left side's looking a little bare. And no, I'm not talking about the animal. It's looking void of turn marshals. All right, I got Aaron, I got Steve, I got Tim. Do I have somebody in the corner over here? Okay. Who am I missing? I think I am missing one marshal. I need a little help on the left side. Ryan Vernali, are you out there? Ryan Vernali. Cool, let's get you on the left. All right, folks, we got our marshals. We are ready to go racing. If you want to do one more lap, go right now, because we are going live loop. Okay, everybody on the clock here. Martin White starts us off at 15.0. Way to go. Julian at 15.3. Way to be. Nelson 15.9. Kevin 16.2. Art 16.7. BG with a 15.1. Having fun. All right, we're now 40 seconds in. All right, we're 55 seconds in. 3 laps in the books for most of my runners here.
4 minutes left.
All right, now it's going to be Martin White, 20.08 for pace. Brian at 20.15. Kevin, 19.05. Nelson, 19.11. Julian, 19.13. Art, 18.12. All right, so Martin currently 1 second ahead of Brian. Brian 0.6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.3 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 2 ahead of Julian. Julian 1.1 ahead of Art. All right, Martin White going 15.0. That's a 15.000. So a good likelihood we might see some 14s at some point in the night here out of our 17.5 group. All right, Martin's car looking good around the track. Martin 20.07, Brian 20.14. Kevin 19.03, Nelson 19.09, Julian 19.12, Art almost on 19. We are just about 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
All right, Marty 2.2 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.2 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.6 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.4 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.1 ahead of Art. All right, we got 2:15 down, 2:45 left. Martin, Brian, Kevin, Julian, Nelson, Art, your current running order. Yeah, looks like Kevin Allen now up to the 2 spot. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Marty's pace now 20.07. Kevin 19.02, Brian 19.04, Julian 19.09, Nelson 19.10, Art 18 flat. Yeah, 2:15 to go, drivers. All right, folks, 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Martin 20.07, Kevin almost on 20, 19.01, Brian 19.03, Julian 19.08, Nelson 19.11, Art 18.01. Got a minute 45 remaining in this race. This is race number 4 on track. Kevin going 15-0 that time by. All right, night 2 for Kevin on this new XB226. Looking even better tonight. Careful on the right, guys, in the jelly roll. That is clear. Minute 15 to go. Yeah, Steve with the quick marshal there. All right, drivers, we are now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Martin currently 20:07, Kevin 19:01, Brian 19:06, Julian 19:10, Nelson also 19:10, and Art 18:05. Oh, race leader on his lid. Prior to that, he has 7.8 second lead. I believe that will remain a decent lead. Might have lost 2 seconds or so on that exchange. All right, 30 seconds in. Right now, Martin about 5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 3 ahead of Brian. Brian almost 3 ahead of Julian. Julian 0.6 ahead of Nelson. 20 seconds left. Closest battle for the 4 spot, Taylor versus B. Yeah, 10 seconds to go, drivers. And time has expired. Keep going, keep going. Keep moving.
Kevin Allen done. AJ Cardinale done. Julian Taylor done. Martin White done. Nelson B done. All drivers are finished.
Okay, that will be a race.
Rice cakes
It's going to be
done.
Martin White going 2010, Kevin Allen 1902, Brian Gross 1906, Julian Taylor 1907, Nelson B 1908, and Art Cardinale 1804. All right, that is the conclusion to race number
The
4.
race is completed.
Moving into number 5. It's going to be our Sportsman Intermediate group. Paxton, Mike, Martin, King, Brian, and Theo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Sounds good.
Pac-Man.
All right, once again, happy birthday, Alex.
King Arroyo.
Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the middle. Middle right, middle right.
Mike Rulis. Ten Carted. Brian Cassidy.
All right, let's get all of our drivers from that last race out here at Turn Marshal. I'll be Martin, Kevin, Brian, Julian, Nelson, Art.
Martin Arroyo.
All right, looking for all my turn marshals. Need some help on that left side. Hey, can I get one of you guys over on the left side, over by the cone, maybe? Like Nelson or Brian, one of you two guys? All right, folks, so, Mike, you're too close to the finish line. All right, this is going to be a live loop here for round 1. And we'll be going. If I were him, I would have waited too. All right, so Careful in the sweeper, careful in the sweeper. Oh, Pac-Man's car looks a bit tippy. He wants to flip over. All right, we're 50 seconds in. Right now it's Mike Rulis on top of the leaderboard, followed by Pac-Man, Martin, King, and Theo. Careful on the back straight, go inside.
4 minutes left.
Go inside, go inside. All right, straight's clear. So, your overall leader right now, again, be Martin Arroyo, 18-14. Got King, 18-15. Then we got Mike going 16-01, Pac-Man at 16-17, and Theo at 15-21. All right, we're a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. All right, buck 45 in, 3:15 to go. King now, 18-13. He is 1 second ahead of Martin. A couple of different categories rolling on track together. Got 3 sportsman drivers and 3 intermediates. Yeah, 2 down, 3 to go. So, King right now, 18-13. Martin, 18-16. You got Micah, 17-13. Pac-Man at 16-13. And Theo on a 14-09. Yeah, 2:30 to go, drivers. Yeah, King setting fast lap, going 16-4. We got Pac-Man there going 17-1. Careful, wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. That is clear. Yeah, just over 2 minutes to go, drivers.
2 minutes left.
All right, Paxton's car looking a little better now. Perhaps he was just on new tires and they were starting to break in. Well, Paxton doing pretty good here in the second half of the race. Yeah, minute 40 to go, drivers. Yeah, King 18-11. Martin 17-02. Mike 17-12. Pac-Man 16-05. Theo a 14-20. Minute 20 to go, drivers. All right, Pac-Man really starting to get
1
the hang
minute
of this
left.
track here. Second half of the race looking pretty good. 1 minute to go, drivers. King 18-10, Martin 17-01, Mike 17-10, Pac-Man 16-04, and Theo 14-17. Got 35 seconds remaining, drivers. "25 seconds remain." And King holding down a solid lead here, 18-09. Martin now 17-01. Mike 17-09. Paxton 16-01. Theo 14-18. We're in the final 10 seconds, drivers. Keep on going. Don't stop until you hear the computer say your name.
Pac-Man done. Martin Arroyo done. Mike Rulis done. King Arroyo done.
All right, one more car, one more car.
All drivers are finished.
All right, folks.
10 car Ted
Going to
done.
be King taking that one, 1809. We got Martin, 1703. Mike, 1708. Paxton, almost to 17. And Theo, a 1413. All right, folks, I'm going to need you all to set your cars down. Come on out and turn marshal. Up next,
The race is
another
completed.
heat of intermediate. This one's going to be Jimmy, John, Ken, Tim, George, and Ryan.
Tim Albert,
I was wondering who
Ryan
that
R.
was with
Randall.
no body.
Jimmy Blackwell, John Millio,
All right, Monty B trying to get that ride ready
Ken
for
Lowe.
racing.
George Laxon,
He might make the opening round. We'll see. So Mondrell today showed up with what I would consider a 40% completed car. Maybe 35%. All right, I may need some turn marshals out here. I am looking for King, Mike, Martin, Paxton, Theo, and Brian. That happens quite a bit. All right, can we get Theo out to marshal, please? There he is. All right, guys. Everyone good? All right, guys, we're going to go live loop here in just a moment. All right. Ooh, we got Tim going 16-9, Ryan 16-7, Jimmy 17-8, John 17-6. George is 17-3, Ken a 20. Got 30 seconds in, drivers. 4:30 left. All right, Ryan Randall, lap 2 was 16-5, looking alive. All right, so we got 2 laps in the books for everybody. 3 laps in for some. Right now it's Ryan Randall out front, 19-16 for pace.
4 minutes left.
Got George in 18:08, John in 18:15, Jimmy 18:16, Tim 17:02, Ken 16:15. All right, Tim Albert setting fast lap, 16:2. Ryan 16.5, George 16.8, Jimmy 16.7, Ken 16.7, John 17.1. Got a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. All right, Tim Albert resetting fast time again, 16.1. A little bit bad luck here. Careful on the right, guys. Careful on the right. 145 down, 3:15 left. All right, Ryan Randall going 16-2 that time by. We're now 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
So Ryan 18:01 for pace. Got George 18:07, John 18:12. Got Tim 18:14, Jimmy 17:04, Ken 17:12. And Albert going another 16-1. Got Ryan a 16-0 that time by. New hot lap from Ryan Randall. I believe so far, track record 15-0 for Martin White. And Jimmy Blackwell going 15-8. Oh. $2:20 to go, drivers. Ryan, John, George, Tim, Ken, and Jimmy. Careful back straight, back straight. Be careful on the back straight, guys. That is clear. We got 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Ryan, Tim, John, George, Jimmy, Ken. Your full running order here. Right now, 5.3 ahead of Tim. Tim, 0.8 ahead of John. John, 0.2 ahead of George. George, 8.4 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy, 3.8 ahead of Ken. Got a minute 45 to go. Ryan going 15-9. Doing just fine. Out front. Tim going 15-9 as well. And Tim Albert now to the 2 spot. Oh, Ryan Randall, 15-8 that time around. Yeah, a minute 15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds left. So Randall now on a 19-12 for pace. Got Tim an 18-02. George 18-06.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go, drivers. John also 18-06. So George and John 1/10 apart. Got Jimmy 17-05, Ken 17-06. Those guys half a second apart. 45 seconds remain. $30 seconds to go. Closest battle right now, George and John. They're 9/10 apart, battling for the 3 spot. 15 seconds remain. Five seconds left. Wall ride. Careful at the wall ride. Wall ride. Go wide.
Jimmy Blackwell done. Tim Albert done. John Milio done. Ken Lowe done. George Laxon done. All drivers.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. It's going to be Ryan
Ryan
Randall
R.
taking
Randall
that one,
done.
19-11. Tim going 18-03, George 18-05, John 18-06, Jimmy 17-03, Ken
The race is completed.
17-05. Okay, we're moving our way into race number 7 now. This is our expert 17.5 group here. Got 9 cars for 17.5 expert tonight. All right, I need my intermediate guys come on out and marshal, please.
Martin White. Grasshopper. BP. Kevin Allen. Steve Bloom. Rice Cakes.
All right, need a little help on the left side, guys. Careful in the chicane on the left. Need a little help over
Jordan
there.
Rivera.
All right, got Tim and Ryan out here looking for the rest of my guys. Got Jimmy.
El Tigre.
Got Jimmy and Timmy out here. Hey, Jimmy's trying to play hopscotch there. All right, I should have Ryan, Tim, George, John, Jimmy, Ken. If I can get all you guys out here to marshal, please. All right, folks, give each other some room. We're gonna go live loop pretty shortly here. All right, everybody's being scored. Got Bryant to 15-8. Brandon a 15-7. Kevin 15-9. David at 15-6. Tony at 15-7. Martin 15-4. Jordan 16-0. Steve 16-3. Brian 16-3. All right. 2 laps in the books for some of my runners here. Fast lap down to a 15-0 for Marty. 15-3s for Bryant and Brandon. 15-0 for Brandon now. We're 55 seconds in. Just about a minute.
4 minutes left.
Yeah, Martin White now 20.06. Bryant 20.07.3. Brandon 20.07.4. Jordan 2014. Tony 2015. Kevin 2015. David 1904. Brian 1905. Steve 1716. Got 3:45 to go, drivers. All right, 130 down, 330 left. Right now, Bryant taking over the top spot, going 14-8 in the process. He's now 0.3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.02 ahead of Martin. Now it's the other way around. Brandon 1.8 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 1.1 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.4 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.06 ahead of Tony. Now Brian 1/10 ahead of both of them.
3 minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go. Bryant 20.03 for pace. Martin 20.05. Brandon 20.05. Dave 19 flat. Kevin 19 flat. Brian also 19 flat. Jordan 19.01. Tony 19.03. Steve 17. 2:45 to go, drivers. Fast lap now. 14.7 out of Bryant. Got 14.9 from Brandon. 14.9 from Martin. 15.1 from Brian. 2:30 down, drivers. 2:30 to go. Careful up front, guys. Up front. Other side, other side. Thank you. $2:45 down, $2:15 remains. And right now, Brandon Perea taking over the top spot, driving the orange ride. Yellow and blue right behind him, going to be your
2
second
minutes
place
left.
car. On the clock, they are 3 seconds apart. Got Bryant half a second ahead of Martin. Martin 3.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.2 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 2.9 on Dave. Dave 2.8 ahead of Brian. Brian 13 ahead of Steve. And I'm kind of thinking either Tony pulled off or he missed a lap. I'm thinking he might have missed a lap. All right, folks, a minute 25 to go. Brandon now 1.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.8 ahead of Martin. Martin 4.8 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.1 ahead of Jordan. Minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds left. Brandon, Brian, Martin, Kevin, Jordan, your top 5. Followed by Tony, Dave, Brian, Steve.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. 1 minute to go. This is race 7 on track. Up next is 21.5 Expert. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That is clear. 35 seconds to go. Brandon 1.8 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1.2 ahead of Martin. Martin 5.8 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 3 ahead of Jordan. Jordan ahead of Tony by an undisclosed amount. We're not sure. Computer's definitely not sure. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. It's back straight, back straight. Go inside. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Grasshopper done.
Oh, Bryant's upside down in
Kevin
the middle.
Allen done. BP done. Rice cakes done. Goomba done. Jordan Rivera done. LT Gray done.
All right, one more car,
Martin White
guys. One
done.
more car. And that
All
will be a
drivers are
race.
finished.
BP taking that
Steve
one,
Bloom
going
done.
2007. Martin 2010, Bryant 2017, Kevin 1905, Jordan 1907, Brian 1910, Tony 1912, David 1801, Steve 1815.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, up next is 21.5 Expert.
AJ Cardinale. Aaron Austin. Tim Elbert. Ryan R. Randall. Kin Lowe. Ryan Bernally.
All right, so a special surprise for 21.5
Jimmy
Buggy tonight.
Blackwell.
The winner of this class gets to box Mike Tyson after racing.
John Millio. LT Gray.
Okay, how about the top three get to fight Mike Tyson? It'd be more fair that way. Perhaps. All right, folks. Very full 21.5 class today. Mondrell, do you have a transponder in that ride? Oh, yeah, 3 wires don't work here. I'll hand score you for this round. I only got 10 fingers, though. I'll have to use my toes. You know the deal, Mondrell. It's $20 a lap. All right, folks. We're going to get this party started here. All right, folks. So we got Art going 16.4, Jimmy 16.8, Aaron 17.0, John 17.6. All right, it's going to be Cardinale out front, 15.9 that time around. Oh, careful at the wall ride. All clear. All right, we're 50 seconds in.
Four minutes left.
Sorry if I'm a little more quiet than normal, doing some hand counting here. Cardinale out front, 1907. Aaron, a 1811. Jimmy, 18 flat. Tony, 18 flat. Tim, 1811. Got buck 15 down. All right, a minute 35 down, 3:25 remaining. Right now, Art 1.4 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 0.8 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 2.3 on Tony. Tony 1.1 ahead of John. John 0.04 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.5 ahead of Ryan. How's that? Got both Ryans 2.4 ahead of Tim. Tim 3.6 ahead of Ken. Got 2 minutes down,
left.
3 minutes remaining. All right, Art Cardinale out front. Holding down a 19:07 for pace. Right now, fast lap going to Vernali by a couple thousandths. Art a 15.99, Ryan a 15.96. Yeah, 225 down, 235 to go. We're 230 down, 230 to go in race number 8, Diocho. Art 2 up on Aaron. Aaron 1.4 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy wants back straight, back straight. That is clear. Art 1.6 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 1.6 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 0.4 ahead of Tony. Tony 4 ahead of Vernali. Vernali 3.7 ahead of Randall. Randall 0.8 ahead of Emilio. Got John 4.7 ahead of Ken. Yeah, 3:10 down, a $1.50 to go, drivers. Minute 45 remains. All right, Cardinale now just 0.4 ahead of Austin. Austin 1.3 ahead of Blackwell. Blackwell 4.1 ahead of Wilson. Wilson half a second ahead of Vernali. Vernali 3 ahead of Randall. Randall 3.5 ahead of Emilio. Emilio 2.5 ahead of Tim. Careful, back straight, back straight. Go low. Come on, Jimmy. And I'm thinking Aaron Austin might have missed a lap here. Back corner, careful guys,
left.
getting onto the straight. 55 seconds remain. Art 19:10, Aaron 19:11, Ryan Vernali 18:02, Jimmy going 18:06, Tony 18:09, Randall 18:09, John 17:05, Tim 17:07, Ken 17:09. Yeah, you guys are making Bixler work overtime here. 30 seconds remaining. $20 seconds left. Careful, back straight, go inside. Back straight, go inside. All right, that's getting cleared up, and it's clear. 10 seconds to go. All right, keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Done. AJ Cardinale done. Jimmy Blackwell done. Aaron Austin done. John Milio done. Ryan R. Randall done. Tim Elbert done. LT Gray done. Ken Lowe done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. It's going to be Art Cardinale taking that one. 19:09. Aaron Austin 19:14. Ryan going 18 flat. Tony 18:06. Jimmy 18:07. Ryan Randall 17:01. Ken 17:10. Tim 17:11. John 17:12. Mondrell getting 16.
The race is completed.
All right, fast lap of that one going to Tony Wilson out of 15:7. All right, we're going from 21.5 to modified. So this is a combination of mod buggy and 13.5 four-wheel buggy.
Bruh.
So yeah, I got a question for my mod guys. Are you guys able to clear that whole section up front? Oh, Kalis just did.
Kevin Allen. BP.
Oops. Brandon Perea, you gonna run this one?
Goompa.
All right, there's BP. All right, folks, we're going to go live loop.
BP.
All right, Mirafuente starts us off a 14-3, low a 14-6, BP a 15-7, Kevin 16-1. That's the mod line. All right, so far it's going to be Bryant Mirafuente out front, but not by much. Kalis Lowe right there with him. That PPE doing some transmitter adjustments. All right, we're 55 seconds in.
Four minutes left.
All right, Kalis now 21.05 for pace. Got Bryant's on a 20 flat. Kevin 19.09. MVP, well, on a 10 lap pace at the moment. 120 down, 340 to go. Kalis setting fast lap here, 14.2. Got Bryant to 14.3. BP a 15.0 and Kevin a 15.3. Kevin out there running that spec four-wheel drive, 13.5. Yeah, 140 down, 320 to go. Kalis another 14.2 that time by. All right, we got 155 down. 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
Kalis 21.04 for pace. Got Brian 20.08. Kevin 19.02. Oh, Kevin taking a trip to the skate park there. Little 50-50 slide. All right, 2:45 remains. This is Mod Buggy, 13.5 four-wheel buggy. Fast buggies on track. All right, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Kalis Lowe going 13.8. That was great. All right, 2:15 remaining here. Kalis 8 seconds up on Bryant. Bryant 4 seconds ahead of Kevin. And Brendan a little bit of a pit stop earlier. Brandon trying to get that ride dialed in for the main event.
2 minutes left.
So BP's fast lap though, 14.8. Got a minute 50 to go, drivers. $1.50 remains. All right, Kalis 21.06 in the works. Brian to 20.10. Kevin 20.14. BP up to a 17 lap pace now. All right, a minute 15 to go. 1:15, 75 seconds left. All right, drivers, we're 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Closest battle I hear, Bryant and Kevin just 3.5 seconds apart. Whoa. Coming in hot. 40 seconds remain. All right, 30 seconds to go, drivers. Kalis, 21 lap pace still in the works. 20 seconds left. Fifteen seconds. All right, folks, keep on going. Time's about to expire, but keep going.
BP done. Bra done. Goompa done.
All right, one more car.
All drivers are
And
finished.
that'll be a race, guys.
Kevin
Kalis,
Allen
Bryant,
done.
Kevin, and Brandon. Your finishing order here in modified buggy. All right, folks, we're going right back into
The race
round
is
number
complete.
2. Race number 1, you're up. All right, guys, race number 1. It's going to be Joey, Blake, Logan, Luis, and Mason. This is our rookie category, race number 1. Turn marshals will be my guys who just raced Mod Buggy.
Whoa trolley. Joey Wilson. Blake Rooks. Mason Cassidy.
All right, we got some of our racers from race 1 out here already. Looking for one more vehicle. Also looking for my turn marshals. I got a low out here. I got a Holst. I got a Mirafonte. If I can get Allen and a Perea out here, gonna need your help, guys. Also looking for Luis.
Luis Cifuentes.
All right, let's get everybody lined up on the right side of the track. Everyone to the right side of the track. Get everyone in the back right corner. Our starting order will be Joey 1, Blake 2, Logan 3, Luis 4, Mason 5. So, no, come back, Logan, come back, guys. You guys will be going one by one as your name is called. Yeah, drive over to Brandon. Brandon's helping you guys out. All right, guys, so when your name is called, you may go. Joey. Oh, go ahead, Mason. It's too late now. Go. Blake. Logan. And Luis. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful on the back straight. All right, that is clear. We got Joey going 19.9, Blake at 20.7. Ah, man. Oh, end of the straight, guys. Careful at the end of the straight. Careful at the end of the straightaway. Can somebody help that yellow car? Oh. Whoa. Remember, guys, the
3 minutes
priority
left.
is the cars who are not broken. All right, we're 110 down, 250 to go. And Joey coming in for a pit stop, getting that ride checked out after that impact. All right, we got mechanic Tim on the job. Whoa. Careful, guys. Be careful. Cars have a lot of power. All right, so it's going to be Blake Rooks out front, driving the purple rod, the Cassidy car. Yeah, Luis up to the 2 spot. Joey coming in for a pit stop. Whoa, Blake with a cool maneuver there. So we got 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go.
left.
Fastest lap going to be Joey Wilson at a 19.9. Got 210 down, 150 to go, drivers. All right, minute 35 to go. Oh, and that is, well, another broken car. That was your race leader. Jeez, we're down to 2 cars here in our rookie category. Minute 10 to go, drivers.
One minute left.
All right, 45 seconds to go. And right now, it is Luis Cifuentes out front driving the blue and black truck. Got 35 seconds left. "25 seconds remain. All right, final 15 seconds, drivers. Keep on going. The computer will announce when you're done. All right, time is about to expire, but keep going, drivers. Keep going. All right, folks, race to the line. Race to the line.
Joey Wilson done. All drivers are finished.
All right, Luis going to get the W
Luis
this round,
Cifuentes
going
done.
10 laps. Got Joey going 9, Blake getting 6, Mason getting 1. All right, folks. We're moving on to race number 2. That'll be our
The
stadium
race
truck
is
group.
completed.
All right, and I need some help out here turn marshaling. So this group going to be Brandon, Brian, Julian, Jordan, Nelson, George.
Julian Taylor. Rice Cakes. Jordan Rivera. BP.
All right, guys, I'm going to need some help turn marshaling. Need all my drivers from the
Nelson
last
B.
race or parents. Either drivers or parents from the last race. I need some help out here. I'm looking for Luis, Joey, Blake, Mason, Logan, or
George
representatives on behalf. Oh, oh. All right, guys, let's see. I need a little bit of coverage in the middle. I need some more turn marshals, guys. All right, I got Blake out here. I got Mason substitute out here. How about everyone else? I'm going to need your help or a representative on behalf. All right, looking for Luis, looking for Logan's marshal as well. I'm going to need some marshals for this race, guys. That's how it works. You marshal the race after yours. It doesn't ever change, guys. All right, so our starting order here is going to be Brandon first, Brian 2, Julian 3, Jordan 4, Nelson 5, George 6. All right, we'll get this show going. BP on the tone. Brian, Julian, Jordan, Nelson, and George. All right, BP going 15-8, Brian at 15-9, Julian 16-0, Nelson 16-4, Jordan 16-9, George 17-0. We're 35 seconds in, BP just going 15-4. All right, 45 seconds in. BP 2015 in the works. Got Brian 1902, Julian 1903, Nelson 1911, Jordan 1913, George 1812.
4 minutes left.
One down, 4 to go. All right, Brandon out front, 6/10 ahead of Julian. Julian 3/10 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.7 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 3/10 up on Jordan. And Jordan 2.5 ahead of George. Got buck 25 down, 3:35 to go. BP going 15-2. So BP now 7/10 up on Taylor. Taylor 0.082 ahead of Gross. It is close out front. Yeah, a minute 50 down, 3:10 to go. Brandon on a 2013, Brian on a 2014, Julian a 19 flat, Jordan 1911, Nelson also 1911, George 1705. Yeah, 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Go wide at the wall ride. Careful at the wall ride. And that is clear. Oh, man, BG not going to make it to the finish here. Yeah, 2:25 down, 2:35 to go. So this time around as they cross, it's going to be BP 5.9 ahead of Julian. Julian 0.06 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 1 second ahead of Nelson. Nelson 12 ahead of George. 2:10 remains, drivers. BP with another 15-2. Backing it up a 15-6.
2 minutes left.
Yep, 3 minutes down, 2 to go. Julian just going 15-3 that last time by. So BP 2013, Julian 1906, Jordan 1908, Nelson 1914, and George almost on 18. Careful, last double on the right, guys. Don't have that quite named yet. Got a minute 30 remaining in this race, 90 seconds to go. Good teamwork there, guys, good teamwork. All right, BP now 7 seconds up on Jordan. Jordan 3.5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 2 ahead of Julian. Julian a lap up on George. Just over a minute, drivers.
One minute left.
All right, BP 2014. Only truck on 20 lap pace right now. 45 seconds remain. All right, 35 seconds left. Race number 3 up next. That'll be our first heat of 40 plus. All right, 15 seconds. Closest battle right now going to be Nelson versus Julian. Wall ride, careful at the wall ride. Go wide, wide, wide. That is clear. 5 seconds left.
BP done.
So Brandon
Julian
going to
Taylor
fall
done.
short of the 20 lapper. We're going to hold on to TQ.
Jordan Rivera done. George Laxon done.
One more truck. And that
All drivers
will be a
are
race,
finished.
guys. Brandon
Nelson
Perea
be
going
done.
1904. Jordan going 1906. Nelson 1912. Julian 1802. And George
The race is completed.
1706. Fast lap of that one going to Brian Gross, 15-2. All right, this is 40 plus Heat 1. Aaron, Ryan, Tim, Steve, and Dave.
Ryan Vernally. Steve Loom. Tim Elbert. Aaron Austin. Grasshopper.
All right, looking for a few more marshals. All right, got our marshals out here. Let's get everybody lined up, everybody to the right corner before the start-finish line. Our starting lineup here is going to be Aaron 1, Ryan 2, Tim 3, Steve 4, David 5. All right, folks, we're going with Aaron on the tone. Ryan, Tim, Steve, and Dave. All right, Aaron a 16-2, Ryan a 16-2, Tim a 16-9, Steve a 16-1, Dave going 15-7. So fastest opening lap going to the white and green car making his way up front. Yeah, 40 seconds down, lap 2 in the books now. Gonna be David Bixler out front going 15-2. Yeah, Ryan at 15-7, Aaron 15-9, Tim a 16-5, Steve a 16-1. We're now 55 seconds in.
4 minutes left.
Aaron Austin going for a little spill there. Minute 5 down, 3:55 to go. So right now it is David Bixler about 2 seconds up on Ryan. Ryan 1.7 ahead of Tim. Tim 1.5 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 0.7 ahead of Steve. Got minute 20 down, 3:40 left. All right, David 19 flat, Ryan 19.05, Tim 19.11, Aaron 18.01, and Steve 18.03. Buck 45 in, 3:15 to go. All right, folks, we are now 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
So David now 2.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.5 ahead of Aaron. Aaron half a second ahead of Tim. Tim 8 seconds up on Steve. Got 2:50 to go, racers. This is race number 3 on track. I got Tim trying the fast guy line there. I was thinking about that earlier. Like, would that work? All right, we got 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. All right, David Bixler out front, 2015 in the works. Got Ryan 19.05, Aaron 19.08, Tim 18.05, Steve 18.10. 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
So fastest lap going to David Bixler at a 15.2. We got 15.7 for Ryan, 15.4 for Aaron, 15.9 for Tim, and 15.5 for Steve. Yeah, minute 40 to go, drivers. A minute 30 remains, 90 seconds to go. David Bixler out front. That's going to be the white and green. That is your leader, white and green. All right, now Bixler 6 seconds up on Vernali. Vernali 0.05 ahead of Austin. Austin 8 seconds up on Albert. Albert 1 second up on Leung.
One minute left.
All right, just under 1 minute to go. Got a bit of a buggy train making its way around the course. 45 seconds to go. Closest battle here. Oh, back straight. All clear. Closest battle here, Aaron versus Ryan for the 2 spot. They're just half a second apart with 30 seconds left. "20 seconds to go. Gap even slimmer now. Aaron 2/10 up on Ryan. Got 10 seconds left.
Aaron Austin done. Grasshopper done. Tim Elbert done.
And
Ryan
that will
Bernal
be a
done.
race. David
All drivers
Bixler
are
taking
finished.
the W, 19
Steve Lowe
flat.
done.
Got Ryan 19.06, Aaron 19.06. Tim going 1803, Steve 1805.
The race
All right,
is
folks,
completed.
race 3 is now complete. We are moving our way to race number 4. This one's going to be Martin, Kevin, Brian, Julian, Nelson, Art.
AJ Cardinale. Martin White. Kevin Allen. Rice Cakes. Nelson B. Julian Taylor.
All right, if I can get all my drivers from that last race out here. I got Dave, I got Tim, I got Ryan, I got Aaron. Careful at the wall ride. Wall ride, go wide. All right, folks, let's line them up. Get everybody to the right corner of the track. Our starting lineup here, Martin's going to lead first, Kevin 2, Brian 3, Julian 4, Nelson 5, Art 6. Go Art. All right, folks, going with Martin on the tone. Kevin, Brian, Julian, Nelson, and Art. All right, we got BG, fastest opening lap, 15.3. Martin 15.4, Julian 15.4, Kevin 15.9, Nelson 15.9. Yeah, 40 seconds down. BG a 15.2. We're 45 seconds in. It's Brian, Martin, Kevin, Nelson, Art, and Julian, your full running order. Brian currently 2/10 up on Martin. Martin 1.1 ahead of Kevin.
4
Kevin
minutes left.
0.6 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1.4 ahead of Art. Art 0.8 ahead of Julian. Got a minute 10 down, 3:50 to go. All right, Martin White now to the top, 20.07 in the works. Brian 20.08, Kevin 19.02, Nelson 19.04, Art 19.0, Julian 19.07. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Go wide, wide, wide. Oh, prior to that, Julian just resetting fast lap of the race, going 14.9. That lap was fine. We got a minute 45 down, 3:15 to go.
Three minutes left.
All right, we're 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. Martin White last time around to 15.0. He's making his way through that reverse jelly roll. Yeah, 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. At this junction of the race, we got Martin 0.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 3.6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 6.3 ahead of Art. Art 0.07 ahead of Nelson, and Nelson 0.04 ahead of Julian. So 4, 5, and 6 separated by virtually nothing. I'll have to ask Julian in his post-race interview. It looks like Julian might have made some changes to the car. It's looking pretty good out there. Oh, Martin going a 14.9 of his own.
2 minutes left.
Careful in the middle, careful in the middle. That is clear. Yeah, a minute 45 remaining. Right now, Martin 0.7 ahead of Brian. Brian 3.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 9 ahead of Art. Art 0.5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 3 ahead of Julian. Yeah, a minute 35 remaining, drivers. Yeah, a minute 20 remaining here, drivers. This time by Martin 20:07, Brian 20:10, Kevin 19:06, Nelson 19:14, Art 18 flat, and Julian 18:01. We got 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
$45 seconds remaining. Closest battle still going to be that 4-5-6 battle. Nelson 1 second ahead of Julian, and Julian 1/10 ahead of Art. So 4, 5, and 6 going to come down to the final lap most likely. 30 seconds remain. All right, 10 seconds to go. Closest battle. Nelson, Julian, 4/10 apart. Right now, advantage Nelson. Time's about to expire. Keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Kevin Allen done. Martin White done. Rice Cakes done. Julian Taylor done. Nelson B done. All drivers are finished.
All right, folks, that will be a
AJ
race.
Cardinale
Martin
done.
White going 20:07. Brian at 20:10. Kevin 19:04. Nelson 19:11. Julian also 19:11. Art 19:13. All right, folks, we need you to set them down
race
and
is
come on
completed.
out to turn marshal, please.
Pac-Man. Brian Cassidy. King Arroyo. Mike Rulis. Martin Arroyo.
Careful at the wall ride, guys. If I can get all my drivers from that last one, I'm looking for Martin, Brian, Kevin, Nelson, Julian, Art.
10 car Ted.
All right, folks, let's get everybody lined up. Right corner of the track, back right corner. Back right corners, guys. Back right corner. All right, so our starting lineup, we're going to, let's see. All right, might be doing this a little different from how it shows on the screen. It's going to be King 1, Martin 2, Mike 3, Paxton 4, Theo 5, Brian 6. All right, folks, we're going to go with King on the tone. Martin, Mike, Paxton, Theo, and Brian. Back corner, guys. Careful getting onto the straight. Keep it tight. All right, looks like coast is clear. We got 40 seconds down. And right now it's going to be Mike Rulis out front. 45 seconds down. Could not see it, but I definitely heard it.
Four minutes left.
All right, so, yeah, Mike Rulis running at a 17 flat for pace. The race leader on the red and white car. The second place runner now is going to be Martin Arroyo, followed by King. Then we got Brian, Paxton, and Theo. All right, we're a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Ah, 145 in, 3:15 to go. Oh, in the middle, in the middle. Yeah, just over 3 minutes to go. We are now 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
And it's going to be Mike still leading this one on. 17:03 for pace, rather. Yeah, King 17:07. And we're going from there. It's going to be Martin 16:04. Brian a 16:15. Theo 14:09. Paxton 13:01. Careful back straight, guys. Back straight. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Race leader run the red and white car. He's on the fastest pace here. Got 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. So Mike on a 17:12.
2 minutes
Leading the
left.
way here, red and white car through the center section. Actually, now we got King Arroyo taking over the overall top spot. 17:09, Martin 17:10, Mike 17:12. We got Brian 16:04, Theo 15, Paxton on a 14. Minute 30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds left. Oh, careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Careful up front. Got 1:20 to go, drivers. So Martin now to the top spot, followed by King, Mike, then Brian, Theo, and Paxton. 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Careful on the back straight, guys. That's clear. "35 seconds remaining. So it's going to be King back to the front, just 7/10 up on Dad right now. That's a 17:04 versus a 17:05, but King stuck. "10 seconds to go. That's going to hand it back to Martin. 5 seconds left. Keep going, drivers. Oh, don't take out Dad.
Martin Arroyo done. King Arroyo done.
That's something you should learn early on. Don't take out the guy who pays
Mike
for your
Rulis
stuff.
done. 10 Quartet done.
Careful back straight.
Pac-Man done.
And that is
All
a
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Everybody's finished.
Brian Cassidy done.
So it's going to be Martin Arroyo taking that one. 1709. Got King at 1711. Micah 1713. Brian at 1608. Theo at 1509. And Paxton at 1514.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, moving into race number 6. This one's going to be Ryan, Tim, George, John, Jimmy, Ken.
Kin Lo. John Milio. Ryan R. Randall. Tim Elbert. Jimmy Blackwell. George Laxon.
All right, looks like I got most of my marshals out here. This is race number 6 in warm-up. All right, folks, let's get everyone to the back right corner. Everybody to the back right corner. Our starting order. We have Ryan Lee first, Tim 2, George 3, John 4, Jimmy 5, and Ken 6. All right, folks, we're going with Ryan on the tone. Tim, George, John, Jimmy, and Ken. All right, Tim Elbert, fastest opening lap, going 16.3. Got Ryan 16.8, John 17.1, George 17.2. 35 seconds in. All right, Ryan Randall going 15.8 that last time by. So Ryan 19.11, got George in 18.10, John in 18.12, Ken 18.16, Tim 17 flat, Jimmy on a 15 at the moment. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left. All right, we got buck 15 down, 3:45 to go. And it is Ryan about 4 seconds up on George. George 0.4 ahead of Ken. Got Ken 2 seconds ahead of Tim. Tim 2.3 up on John. And John 2.7 ahead of Jimmy. Minute 35 down, 3:25 left. Minute 45 down, 3:15 remains. That was interesting. All right, 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
So it's Ryan, George, Ken, followed by Tim, Jimmy, John. Ah, man, getting stuck up on the teeter-totter. 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. So we got Ryan now 7 seconds up on George. George 5.3 ahead of Tim. Tim 3.3 ahead of John. Actually, Tim now 2.3 ahead of Ken. Ken 1 ahead of John. And John 3.5 ahead of Jimmy. Got 2:15 remaining, drivers. All right, 2:50 in, 2:10 to go. Careful in the jelly roll. We're now 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Minute 55 to go. Careful getting onto the straight. All right, a $1.40 to go. It's going to be George Laxton now to the top spot. All right, and having an epically long lap. Right now, George 2.1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.7 ahead of Tim. Tim 4.8 ahead of John. John 1.2 ahead of Ken. Got minute 20 remaining, drivers. Minute 10 to go.
One minute left.
Third man, 1 minute to go. Ryan Randall now back to the front. .45 seconds remaining. So Ryan 18:06. TQ not in danger here. Yeah, George 18:10. Tim 18:13. John 17:01. Ken 17:05. Jimmy 16:18. 25 seconds remaining, drivers. $15 seconds left. All right, time is running out, but keep going until you hear the computer say your name.
Ryan R. Randall done. George Laxton done.
Hey, you got my
Jimmy
fajitas?
Blackwell done. Ken Lowe done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. That'll
John
be a
Millio
race.
done.
It is going to be Ryan going 18:05, George 18:09, John 18:14, Ken 17:06, and Jimmy 16:07. All right, we're moving in
The
to
race is
race
completed.
number 7. This is our expert 17.5 group.
Rice Cakes. Martin White. Kevin Allen. BP. Steve Loom. Goomba. Grasshopper. Jordan Rivera. El Tigre.
Okay, got everybody checked in. Got some marshals out here. Oh, be careful on the straightaway, guys. Be careful on the straightaway. All right. I should have Ryan, George, John, Ken, Jimmy, Tim. I see John. I see Jimmy. There's somebody in the corner here. I don't feel like everyone from intermediate buggy's out here. Oh, there's Ryan. Actually, this guy's not even a racer. One of you guys should be over here. Come on, guys. Come on. Give this man some backup over here, please. Yeah. All right, folks. Starting order is going to be Brandon 1, Martin 2, Brian 3, Kevin 4, Jordan 5, Brian 6, Tony 7, David 8, and Steve 9. All right, we're going Brandon on the tone. Martin, Bryant, Kevin, Jordan, Brian, Tony, David, Steve. All right, this is Expert 17.5 in motion. All right, Bryant with the fastest opening lap, going 15.2. Martin, lap 2 of 15.0. BP of 15.3. Bryant's another 15.2. 45 seconds in. All right, we're 50 seconds down. Bryant going 14.9 that time by. Right now, Bryant's on at 20.02. We're 1 minute in.
4 minutes left.
Brandon 20.04. Martin 20.05. Jordan 19.03. Kevin 19.04. Steve 19.05. Tony 18.04. Brian 18.05. David 18.06. Yeah, 120 down. 340 to go, drivers. Martin White now to the top spot. He is driving that blue car with the orange and white flames. And BP now taking the turn out front. Driving the orange and gray up front. A minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. So Brandon 20.06, Martin 20.08, Bryant to 20.11, Kevin 19.02, Brian 19.07, Jordan 19.09,
3 minutes left.
David 18.04, Tony 18.09, Steve 18.15, 2:05 down, 2:55 remaining. Fast lap now at 14.7 out of Martin White. 14.7 from Bryant to 14.9 for Brandon. 15.1 for Brian Gross. Yeah, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, drivers. And Bryant now going 14.6. So currently, Brandon is 0.3 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.7 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.1 ahead of Brian. Brian 2 ahead of Jordan. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the jelly roll.
Two minutes left.
All right, we got just under 2 minutes to go, drivers. Brandon, Bryant, Martin, followed by Kevin, Brian, Jordan, David, Tony, Steve. Yeah, Bryant now half a second up on Marty. Marty 0.2 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 7.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.008 ahead of Brian. Yeah, minute 25 remaining, drivers. Minute 15 to go. Bryant 20.03, Brandon 20.05, Martin also 20.05, Kevin 19 flat, Brian 19 flat, Jordan 19.08, David 18 flat, Tony 18.12, Steve 18.12. 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Yeah, 50 seconds to go, drivers. Back straight, right in the middle. That is clear. 40 seconds remaining. Yeah, Perea and White, .018 apart. Both these guys, 20.05 for pace. Our next closest battle going to be Kevin and Brian, just half a second apart. 15 seconds remain, drivers. Keep on going till you hear the computer say your name. All right, folks, time has expired. Keep going.
BP
Keep
done.
on going.
Rice Cakes done. Martin White done. Jordan Rivera done. Grasshopper done. Goompa done. LT Gray done. Kevin Allen done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race, guys.
Steve
Brandon
Lynn done.
Perea taking that one at 20.05.1. Got Martin at 20.05.3. Bryant 2013, Kevin 2015, Brian 19 flat, Jordan 1904, David 1802, Tony 1808, Steve 1813. All right, that'll conclude
The race is
expert
completed.
qualifying. Up next is the Ocho 21.5 expert.
AJ Cardinale. Ryan Bernally. Kin Lowe. Aaron Austin. Ryan R. Randall. Jimmy Blackwell. John Milio. LT Gray.
Make it a low rider. Low rider. Oh yeah. Hey Brian, I suppose we can use you at that gap over here. All right. Yeah, that's right. Mondrell, no transponder. Timmy. Okay. Out. All right. So starting lineup here. Let's get everybody to the right corner. It's going to be Art 1, Aaron 2, Ryan 3, Tony 4, Jimmy 5, Ryan 6, Kin 7, John 8, Mondrell 9. All right, folks, we're going to go with Art on the tone. Aaron, Ryan, Tony, Jimmy, Ryan, Kin, John, Mondrell. Oh, man, Cardinale on his lid. So, your fastest opening lap going to Ryan Vernali. 16-0. All right, we're 1 minute down, drivers.
4 minutes left.
Right now it's Aaron Austin out front, 1908. Jimmy in the 2, followed by Ryan, Ken, John, Tony, Art, and Mondrell. All right, Aaron Austin out front, 1909 for pace. Got Ryan at 1909 as well. Jimmy at 1913. Ryan Randall, 1915. Tony going 1803. Mondrell, 1805. Ken, 1805. Got John, 1806. And Art, 1708. So we got buck 45 down. So fastest lap so far, Aaron Austin, 15.825. Got Ryan Vernali at 15.870. Yeah, just over 2 minutes down, just under 3 minutes to go. All right, 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Careful, wall ride, go wide. That is clear. Oh, wall ride once again. Careful with the wall ride, guys. All right, 2:40 in, 2:20 to go. Got a gaggle of cars down the back straight. So right now your running order. Aaron 3/10 up on Ryan. Ryan 1.9 ahead of Tony. Got Mondrell in the 4th spot. He's about 2.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.3 ahead of John. John 1.3 ahead of Jimmy.
Left.
Jimmy 2.8 on Ken. Ken 2.8 on Art. All right, got quite the gaggle of cars. Work together, guys. Minute 40 remaining. Right now it's Ryan, Tony, Aaron, Jimmy, Mondrell, John, Ken, Ryan, and Art. Minute 30 remains. Drivers, 90 seconds left. Ryan on a 1909, Tony 1912, Aaron 1915. Got Jimmy 1809, Mondrell 1810, John also 1810, Ken 17 flat, Art 17 flat, Ryan 1701. Minute 10 remaining here, folks.
One minute left.
All right, 1 minute to go. Careful in the chicane on the right. 50 seconds remain, drivers. $45 seconds left. Ryan Vernali 2.3 ahead of Tony. Tony 5 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 3.5 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 4 ahead of John. John 1 ahead of Art. Got 20 seconds to go, drivers. Got Mod Buggy up next. $10 seconds left. $5 seconds left. Careful with the wall ride, guys. That is clear.
Aaron Austin done.
Good teamwork, guys. Good teamwork.
Jimmy Blackwell done. Ryan Vernali done. AJ Cardinale done. Ken Lowe done. LT Gray done. John Milio done.
All right, a few more cars remaining.
Ryan R. Randall done.
All right, we'll call
drivers
out a
are
race,
finished.
guys.
Downtown
It's
Brown
going to be
done.
Ryan taking that one, 1908. Going to start the main event first. Tony in the 2, 1910. Jimmy, 1804. Aaron, 1804. John, 1811. Art, 1812. Ryan,
The race is
1816. Mondrell, 1817. Ken, 1704. Mondrell, please get a transponder for the main event. All right, this is Mod Buggy, guys. I may need my drivers from that last one. This one's going to be
Bruh.
Kalis, Brian, Kevin, Brandon.
Goompa. BP. Kevin Allen.
All right, if I can get one more to the left side, need a little help on the left. One more would be good. All right, guys, let's line them up for the start. It's going to be Kalis 1, Brian 2, Kevin 3, Brandon 4. Yes. And Brian 5. All right.
Rice cakes.
All right, folks, we're going to go Kalis up. 1 second. Yeah. All right, guys, it's going to be Kalis leaving first. Brian 2, Kevin 3, Brandon 4, Brian 5. All right, so we're going to get this one going with Kalis on the tone. Bryant, Kevin, Brandon, and Brian. All right, so this has evolved from modified buggy to modified. I mean, I can't even say modified two-wheel. It's just modified. This is the run what you brung class. So BG making his mod stadium truck debut here. Oh. So we got Brian going 14.5, backing it up to 14.4. Oh, Kalis pulling it off.
4 minutes
Could be
left.
Bryant out front now on a 21.06 for pace. Got BG 19.08, BP 19.09, and Kevin 18.04. Closest battle right now going to be Brandon and Brian, 1 second apart. We're going to see what's faster, Brandon's mod buggy or Brian's mod truck. Right now it's pretty even. All right, minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Mira Fuente on a 20 flat. Yeah, Brandon 2013. Brian now 1905. Kevin 1906. Yeah, BG back to the 2, now at a 1902. Oh, 2-for-1 special. Not the kind of BOGO he was looking for. Yeah, 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
Whoa. Back straight, back straight. All right, so this is modified where all the cars are way too fast. 220 down, 242 go. Bryant on a 2010, BG 1914, Kevin 1803, Brandon 1807. Hey, maybe I should throw some boost on my 21.5 car. Join you guys. Yeah, it'd be pretty easy to drive. I mean, be like a 21.5 on the infield and then like a million degrees of boost on the straight. I'll think about it. Yeah, 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Brian 2007, Brian 1914, Kevin 1914, Brandon 1802. So fast lap here, 14.4 from Brian, 14.8 from Kevin, 15.1 for Brian, 14.6 for Brandon. A minute 30 to go, drivers, 90 seconds left. All right, a minute 15 to go, 75 seconds remain. All right, drivers, 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Whoa, coming in hot. All right, 45 seconds to go. Amir Fuente bringing fast lap down to a 14.3. 14.2 for your race leader. Right now his pace 20.01. Let's see if he can get back into 21 lap territory. Yeah, 30 seconds to go. $15 seconds. Closest battle here actually going to be Kevin and Brandon. 5 seconds left.
Goompa done. Kevin Allen done. BP done. All drivers are
That'll
finished.
be a race, guys. Qualifying
Rice
has
cakes
now
done.
concluded. Bryant going 20.01, Kevin 19.06, Brandon 19.06, and Brian
The race is
19.16.
completed.
All right, we'll get the main event set up here. And I'll get back to you in just a few minutes. Okay. We'll see you next time, Jordan. Okay.
Mike Rulis.
All right, guys. Hey, listen up, everybody. We're gonna make some changes to the main event round. Make things a little bit more,
Mike Rulis.
make things a little better for you guys. So, we previously had Stadium Truck and 40 Plus close together. I've opted to run all 11 cars together in 40 Plus tonight. So, that being said, there'd be a bunch of back-to-back Stadium Truck to 40 Plus. So we are moving Stadium Truck to race number 7 of the round. Stadium Truck will be later in the round. Also, since we had some unplanned sportsman drivers show up, we will do a sportsman 17.5 race separate from intermediate, and that will be race number 1, guys. That's going to be Mike Rulis, Paxton Cassidy, Theo Lynn. You guys will be race 1. And then we'll go rookie race 2. Race 3 will be 40 plus A main. Then we'll go intermediate, expert, 21.5 stadium, and mod. So once again, guys, race 1 is now going to be Sportsman Buggy. Mike, Paxton, Theo. All right, we'll check in on you guys in about 8 minutes, see if you're ready to go. Mike, Paxton, Theo will be race 1. And we're going to try to get that one going at 9:35. Give you guys 8 minutes. All right, folks, it is time for race number 1. That's going to be our sportsman buggy category. Looking for Mike, Paxton, and Theo. All right, I suppose let's get Mod Buggy out here. We need your help.
Pac-Man.
Mod Buggy, I may need you guys to marshal. All right, next race we'll likely need some help. Next race we'll need some volunteers to help out. Yeah, maybe some of my intermediate guys could help out or something. For the next race, that is. This race we'll get Mod Buggy out here.
Ten car Ted.
All right, guys, so I think there's only like 4 of you guys in mod, so spread yourselves out. All right, line up for this one. We're going to put Mike on the number 1. Paxton, no, actually, hold on a sec. Let me look at the qualifying results. All right, yep, it's going to be Mike 1, Paxton 2, Theo 3. So let's get you guys to your grid spots. Pac-Man 2, Theo 3. All right, folks, we're going to get this party started. This is our Sportsman 17.5 A main event. Drivers, best of luck. We're going racing in less than 5. And they are off. Got Mike Rulis out front. Theo taking over the 2 spot. Still early. Our first main event of the night. Yeah, Mike currently 2 seconds up on Theo. Theo 1.7 ahead of Pac-Man. 25 seconds in. All right, Mike going 17-1 that time by. He is now 3.3 ahead of Theo. Paxton going 17-2 and Pac-Man making the move. So Paxton up to the 2 spot. Yeah, 50 seconds down. 4:10 remaining. Mike Rulis going 16-8. Paxton going 17-1. Theo an 18-6. And a little trouble for Paxton. He's got to try to get around Theo one more time. 1:10 down, 3:50 left. And there it is, Paxton back to the 2. 1:20 down, 3:40 left. All right, Mike making his way around the right side of the course. Trouble for Pac-Man again. That's going to put him back to the 3 spot. Got 3:20 to go. Theo going a mile wide. That's going to let Paxton back to the 2. Paxton probably could have drove a bus through that gap. Yeah, 1:55 down, 3:05 to go.
3 minutes left.
All right, Pac-Man looking to hit his rhythm now. Yeah, it's a secret of racing. You want to feel the rhythm. You don't want the rhythm to feel you. 2:15 down, 2:45 left. I got Mike going 16-4, Paxton a 16-8, and Theo 18-1. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. All right, Mike, 9 seconds up on Pac-Man. Pac-Man, 4 seconds up on Theo. All right, we got 2:55 down, 2:05 to go.
2 minutes left.
Minute 55 remains. Trouble there for Pac-Man. Minute 40 to go. I don't know, whatever Dad's saying, Paxton, do the opposite. We got minute 20 to go. A minute 15 remains. Theo 2 seconds up on Paxton. Theo looking a little bit lost there. Paxton back into the picture. Oh, and Paxton threads the
1
needle.
minute left.
Yeah, Theo trying to piggyback there for a moment. Yeah, 55 seconds to go. Trouble again for Paxton. 45 seconds remain. Forty seconds to go. Battle down the back straight. Theo versus Paxton. The battle to watch. Oh, once again, Paxton getting it done in the same spot. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds. So now a gap between Paxton and Theo, about 4 seconds. 5 seconds left. And time has
Pac-Man
expired. Paxton gets caught at the line. Theo does too.
10 car
Mike
done.
on a victory lap here. And that'll be a
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
It
Mike
is
Rulis
going to be
done.
Mike Rulis taking down the W. Pac-Man in the 2, Theo in the 3. Let's get you guys to the podium for a quick picture. All right, Mike, Paxton, Theo to the podium for a quick picture.
The race is completed.
All right, moving into rookie race number 2. I'm going to need a little help marshaling this race, guys. Maybe if I can get some of my intermediates, some of my stadium truck guys, maybe some of my 40-plus guys. I'm going to need a little help for this one. Got a little track repair going down on the left side, so be careful.
Joey Wilson. Luis Cifuentes. Wo Trolley.
All right, folks, I'm going to need some turn marshals for this one. Gonna need all my drivers from that last one and a bit of help. I know I have an abundance in 40 plus, I have an abundance in stadium, an abundance in intermediate. Maybe if I can get some of you guys. All right, looking for a check on Blake and Mason. Mason's on his way to check in. Blake, driving the purple car. Yeah, transponder might be dead. They only last about 10 minutes. If that was a new one,
Mason
let the guys
Cassidy.
in the shop know that one does not work. All right, folks. So let's get them lined up on the back straight. We're going to put Joey on the 1, Blake 2, Logan 3, Luis 4, Mason 5. No, that one does not work either. It doesn't work. Let the guys in the shop know after this race, doesn't work. Throw it away. Or something. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. All right, where's Joey? Joey, let's get you on the number 1. And let's get Logan on the number 3. And Mason on the number 5. I mean the 5. Luis, pull up. All right. All right, folks. Grid is set. Best of luck. We're going racing. Less than 5. All right, we got Joey Wilson out front, driving the yellow car. Battle for the 2, going to be Blake versus Logan. A little trouble for Blake there. That's going to allow Logan up to the 2. Yeah, 35 seconds in. All right, 50 seconds in. Right now, Joey, Logan, Blake, Luis, and Mason, your full running order. 1 minute down.
3 minutes left.
All right, 1:15 in, 2:45 to go. Race leader driving the yellow car. If you see a yellow car, give him some room. No, no, no. Put it on the right side, Brian. $140 down, 2:20 left. Got 2:10 remaining, drivers.
2 minutes
2
left.
minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Joey just resaying fast time, 19:4. Yeah, Logan setting his best lap going 19:8. Blake at 20.4, Luis 25.5, Mason 27.6. Minute 35 remaining. Minute 25 remaining in this race. Joey up by 7.6 seconds. Got Logan a lap up on Luis, and Luis a lap up on Mason. A minute 10 remaining. Drivers 70 seconds to go.
One minute left.
55 seconds left, drivers. Joey out front by 7 seconds. Actually got Mason gaining some time on Luis. Gap between those two drivers down to just 9 seconds. 40 seconds to go, drivers. $25 seconds remaining. 15 seconds. Logan resetting his best time, going 19.5. Luis going new personal best, 24.4. Mason going to new PR, 22.4. All right, folks, time is running thin. Keep on going until you cross the start-finish line. Oh, no, Luis losing a wheel.
Joey Wilson done. Woe Trolley done. Mason Cassidy done.
Well, I suppose that's going to be a race. So your podium for that one is going to be Joey, Logan, and Mason. Joey, Logan, and Mason,
All
please grab
drivers
your
are
cars
finished.
and head to the podium.
The race is completed.
All right, race number 3 is going to be our 40-plus class. I'm going to need some help for this one. This is the one where I need some help. Some of my intermediate guys, some of my truck guys. I'm going to need all the help I can get here. Oh, yeah, this is the one where I need marshals.
Martin White.
All right, cool.
Kevin
Got
Allen.
a few already. Thank you, guys.
AJ Cardinale. Aaron Austin. Tim Albert. Rice Cakes. Julian Taylor.
Gotcha. All right, this is a very full main event
Ryan Bernal.
here in our 40-plus class.
Steve Loom.
All right, rookie guys, I'm going to still need your help. Rookie drivers or representatives on behalf. I'm still going to need your help, guys. Mondrell, is there somebody in this corner? Okay. All right, need a few more of the corners covered, guys. Let's get our rookie group out here. Could use one. Okay, got him over there. Cool, so Joey's got that spot there. Jimmy, can you get this spot over here? Yeah. And Mike, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, somebody is there? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Where'd Joey go? Joey, if I can get you back where you were on the left side, that'd be awesome. Actually, Logan beat you to it. All right, we're playing musical Marshall spots. All right, Martin on the 1, Brian 2, David 3, Kevin 4, Ryan Vernali 5, Aaron 6, Julian 7, Nelson 8, Art 9, Tim 10, Steve 11. Yeah, we're going 11 cars for this one tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. All right, folks, we're going racing in less than 5. Of course. Hey guys, let's try that again. Let's try it again. I didn't really like turn 3, and it just got worse from there. I know you guys can do better than that. All right, Martin 1, Brian 2, David 3, Kevin 4, Ryan 5, Aaron 6, Julian 7, Nelson 8, Art 9, Tim 10, Steve 11. There we go. Okay. All right, folks. Grid is good. Driver's good. Marshall's good. Everything good. We are going racing. Drivers, best of luck. Take 2, less than 5. Here we go. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Oh, you got taken out. There you go.
All right, Martin White out front being trailed by BG. Bixler up to the 3, followed by Kevin. Then Aaron. Julian rounding out the top 5 or 6. 30 seconds in. Up front. Oh, early stages. 35 in. We got Martin just a few tenths up on Brian. Oh, a little trouble for Bixler there. So right now it's going to be Brian Gross making his way to the top spot. Looks like Aaron Austin and the 2, Taylor
left.
up to the 3, followed by Bixler and White. Then we got Allen. 105 down, 3:55 to go. Right now, Brian Gross, 2.5 seconds up on the field. Oh, Martin getting a little sideways there up front, landing on all 4 wheels. Got buck 20 down, 3:40 to go. BG 2.8 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 0.6 ahead of Julian. Julian now up to the 2 spot. Aaron getting it wrong. Now he's got a mirror full of Marty. 135 down, 3:25 to go. Fast lap in this one. Kevin Allen 15.3. Brian at 15.3. Julian 15.4. Martin 15.3. Aaron 15.4. 3:10 remains here. Looks like White making his way up to the 3 spot. Now he's got second place
3
in his
minutes
sides. We're just past 2 down, just under 3 to go. Right now it's Brian, Aaron, Julian, Martin, Kevin, Tim, Steve Ryan, Art, David Nelson, your full running order. Closest battle on track right now. Going to be 2, 3, and 4. You got the 5th place car not too far back either. 2:25 down, 2:35 to go, and Martin gets it done in the sweeper. Wall ride sweeper, that is. Brian Gross going 15.3 that time by. Another 15.3 for your leader. And he is now 4.8 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.6 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 1.8 ahead of Julian. Julian half a second up on Kevin. Yeah, 2:10 to go, drivers. Your race leader making his way through traffic. That is, careful in the middle, careful in the middle.
2
That is
minutes
clear.
left.
Leader coming up on Cardinale. All right, leader will be coming up on Bixler and Elbert next. And let's see, second place car down the back straight, just ahead of Aaron. Yeah, 1:45 to go, drivers. Oh, one down the middle, jelly roll. Oh. Mondrell getting a, not the BOGO he was anticipating. All right, leader's making his way through traffic here. Second place is coming up very shortly here. So they're down the back straight. Now the gap 0.7 between your leaders. So leader's coming up on Albert there. Got second place coming through. Just over 1 minute to go. That lead battle has gotten a lot closer here.
1 minute left.
BG 0.8 up on White. White 3.7 ahead of Allen. Allen 2.2 up on Austin. Your race leaders making their way over that final double and onto the back straight. And Marty White has taken over the top spot. BG right on his back wing. They will be coming up on Bixler next. Good teamwork. 35 seconds to go. Leaders down the back straight, up the wall ride, over the drop off into the chicane. Through the switchback. Over the rollers. Through the jelly roll, over that double. Down the dipper and uphill onto the back straight. 15 seconds left. Martin White going 14.9 that pass. Leaders in front of the driver's stand into that jelly roll again. 5 seconds left. Be close to see if they make it by for one more lap or not. Martin does.
Rice cakes done.
Brian gets caught. I know.
Grasshopper done. Kevin Allen done.
So Martin
Tim Albert
on
done.
a victory lap here.
Nelson B done. Ryan Bernally done. Aaron Austin done.
And that will be a race,
AJ
guys. That'll be a
Cardinale
race. Martin
Julian
White taking
Taylor
the
done.
W, followed by Brian
Steve Moon
and
done.
Kevin on the
All
podium.
drivers are finished.
Rest of the order will be Aaron,
Martin
Julian,
White done.
Steve, David, Tim, Nelson, Ryan, Art. All right, folks. Top three going to be Martin, Brian, Kevin.
The race is completed.
We're moving into intermediate. Intermediate buggy. You guys are up.
King Arroyo. John Millio. Kin Lowe. Ryan R. Randall. Jimmy Blackwell.
All right, I may need some turn marshals, guys. 40 plus. I mean, I need your help. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Go
Martin
wide.
Arroyo.
Wide at the wall ride. Go wide. All right, that is clear. Looking for a few more cars to check in. All right, I see Tim out there. How about George and Brian? George and Brian.
George Laxon.
All right, I see a Cassidy. I'm looking for a
Tim
Laxon.
Albert.
Oh, there's George's car, the purple ride.
Brian Cassidy.
All right, everybody's checked in. Hey, 40 plus, I need your help, guys. All right, let's line them up. It's going to be Ryan on the 1 spot, Tim 2, George 3, John 4, King 5, Martin 6, Jimmy 7, Ken 8, Brian 9. All right, so let's see, King on the 5. Let's get Martin on the number 6. Jimmy's on the 7, okay. All right, grid's looking good. Drivers, best of luck. We will be going racing in less than 5. Here we go.
Well, I've done it for a while, but
All right, let's try it again, guys. Let's try it again. You guys can do better than that. So Ryan 1, Tim 2, George 3, John 4, King 5, Martin 6, Jimmy 7, Ken 8, Brian 9. Yeah, make it by merit, not by luck. All right, folks, we're going racing. Less than 5. All right, let's keep it clean, guys. "15 seconds in, Ryan Randall out front. Tim in the 2, just half a second back. And we got Jimmy in the 3, followed by John, then King, then Brian, then Ken, Martin, and George. Ooh, King making a nice move there. Yeah, 35 seconds in. Yeah, 45 seconds down. So we got Ryan Randall.
4
Back
minutes
to the
left.
2 spot. Tim Albert taking over the race lead, making his way down the back straight. This time by, gap between Tim and Ryan, 3.5 seconds. All right, Tim going 15.6 that time by. Got one down the cinnamon roll. And that is clear. All right, Tim about 4.5 seconds ahead of Ryan. Ryan 3.9 ahead of Ken. Ken half a second up on George. And behind him, it is a Hornet's Nest. 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. All right, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes
3
left.
minutes left.
So Tim now 4.6 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 4.7 on Ken. Ken 3/10 up on George. That's the other way around now. Yeah, Jimmy in the 5 spot. 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. $2.30 down, 2:30 to go. So we got Tim still leading this one. Careful of that double on the right. It is clear. So Tim leading the way, 3.6 ahead of Ryan at this point. Ryan 5.6 ahead of George. George 1.9 ahead of Ken. Ken 0.5 ahead of Jimmy.
2 minutes
We
left.
got Jimmy 2.5 ahead of King. King 5 seconds up on John. John 1 second up on Martin. Yeah, just under 2 minutes to go, drivers. All right, Tim, 4.2 ahead of Ryan now. We got 1:35 to go. Tim, Ryan, George, Jimmy, followed by Ken. King John, Martin, Brian. Minute 15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds remain. Got just over 1 minute to go, drivers. 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Tim 3.8 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 5.4 ahead of George. George 3.5 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 6 ahead of John. John 4.5 ahead of Martin. Martin 2.8 ahead of King. King 2.6 ahead of Ken. 45 seconds remaining. .25 seconds to go. Ryan Randall has taken over the race lead once again. This time by Ryan, 1.8 ahead of Tim. Got 10 seconds to go. Oh, Ryan, a little stumble there. 5 seconds left. Tim hitting the dot. Oh, a little off trajectory. Here's the last lap. Got to go for it.
Tim Albert done. John Milio done.
So Ryan Randall
Arroyo done.
on a victory
George
lap.
Laxon done. Martin Arroyo done.
Got 2
Jimmy
more
Blackwell
cars.
done.
And
All
that'll
drivers
be a
are
race.
finished. Ryan R.
So
Randall done.
your podium tonight in intermediate buggy going to be Ryan, Tim, and George. Rest of the order will be Jimmy, John, King, Martin, Ken, Brian. All right, folks, we're moving
race is
into race
completed.
number 5. That is Expert 17.5.
BP. Martin White. Rice cakes. Kevin Allen.
All right, this is Expert 17.5. Still got a few guys making their way to the stand. And if I can get my intermediate drivers to come on out and turn marshal, please.
Grasshopper. Steve Loom.
All right, intermediate. Can you guys
LT
please report to the racetrack? You're here.
Goompa.
All right, let's line them up, guys. It's going to be Brandon Perea on the 1 spot, Martin White on the 2, Brian Mirafonte on the 3, Kevin Allen 4, Brian Gross 5, Tony Wilson 6, David Bixler 7, Steve Leung 8. What he ate, we'll have to ask him in his post-race interview. All right, Tony on the 6. There we go. All right, drivers, best of luck. We're going racing in less than 5. Just had to mess with you guys. Actually, someone told me my cadence on starts was getting a little predictable, so I've been trying to mix it up the last 3 or 4 months. All right, BP out front. Why feeling a little pressure from Mirafuente here? 25 seconds in, 4:35 left. BP a 15-0 to start things off. Oh, a little bit of a tough landing there. That was just enough for Mirafuente to capitalize. So, Brandon Bryant Martin, followed by Kevin, Brian, Tony, David, and Steve. Your full running order. BP currently 7/10 up on Bryant. Bryant 5/10 up on Martin. Martin just 1.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.9 ahead of
left.
Tony. Tony 2 up on Steve. Steve 1.2 ahead of Brian. Brian 1 ahead of Dave. 110 down, 350 left. All right, 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. And we got Brian going 14.8 for a fast time. He is giving the leader some harassment here. Down the back straight they go. 0.2 the gap. 14.7 for Bryant. Oh, careful in the middle, guys. Jelly roll. Oh, Bryant all over the back wing of the leader. Down the back straight they go. BP out front. Bryant right behind him looking to get the move done. Not enough room. These guys making their way to the right-hand side of the course.
3 minutes
And
left.
down the back straight. 2 down, 3 to go. Brandon. Oh, and a little trouble for Bryant there. It's allowed Marty to come into the picture here. 250 remains. 215 down, 245 remaining. Down the back straight they go, up the wall ride, back to the chicane. In front of the driver's stand goes your lead battle. Brandon, Bryant, and Marty. 230 down, 230 to go. Down the back straight they go. So we got Brian setting fast lap out of 14.7. I got BP of 15.0, Marty of 15.0. 245 down, 215 to go. Brandon, Bryant, Martin, followed by Kevin, Tony, Steve, David, and Brian. Just over 2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes left.
All right, BP going 14.8 that time by. Oh, small bobbles. That's just enough to allow Mirafuente by. 1:45 remaining. Now Mirafuente up by 7/10. Careful in the cinnamon roll, guys. Cinnamon roll, jelly roll, whatever you want to call it. Whatever sounds tastier to you. 1:30 remaining, 90 seconds to go. Bryant 1.5 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1.2 ahead of Martin. Martin 4.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 6 ahead of Tony. Tony 6 ahead of Steve. Steve at 8 ahead of Dave. And Dave 1.9 ahead of Brian. Yeah, 1:10 to go, drivers. 14.3 from Mirafuente that time by. He's coming up on some traffic here. Just over a minute,
1
4
minute
minutes
left.
in. Brian, Brandon, Martin, Kevin, Tony, your top 5, followed by Steve, David, Brian. All right, 45 seconds remain. Race leader now 3.8 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.9 ahead of Marty. So that Brandon and Marty battle, closest battle on track at the moment. 30 seconds left. Down the back straight they go. Orange car versus the blue, orange, and white. They're making their way through that right side chicane, through the switchback in front of the driver's stand. 15 seconds to go. They should get one more lap here. 10 seconds. This time by gap is 0.7. Advantage Perea. 5 seconds.
Goompa done. Steve Lung done. BP done. LT Gray done. Martin White
All
done.
right, one more car. One more
Grasshopper done.
car.
Rice Cakes
And
done.
that will be
All
a
drivers
race.
are finished.
Your winner,
Kevin Allen
Bryant.
done.
Second place, Brandon. And third place, Martin White. Rest of the order will be Kevin, Tony, Steve, David, and Brian. All right, get top three to
The race
the
is
podium
completed.
here for a quick picture. Bryant, Brandon, and Martin. All right, folks. We're going into 21.5 buggy. That'll be Ryan Artoni, Aaron, Jimmy John, Ryan Mondrell, Ken, and Tim.
John Milio. AJ Cardinale. Ryan Vernally. Aaron Austin. Downtown Brown. Kin Lowe. Jimmy Blackwell. Ryan R. Randall. LT Gray.
All right, I believe we got everybody checked in. If I can get some turn marshals out here, that would be great. Expert 17.5, I am looking for you guys. All right, folks, let's get them lined up. It's going to be Ryan Vernali on the 1, Art on the 2, Tony 3, Aaron 4, Jimmy 5, John 6, Ryan Randall 7, Mondrell 8, Ken 9. All right, folks, that is the grid. We got our marshals out here. Drivers, best of luck. We are going in less than 5. Here we go. Tony going for the move at the start. Oh, Aaron getting the inside. Ah, a little mix up there. Cardinale getting the worst of that. 15 seconds down. Ryan Vernali out front. Tony in the 2, followed by Jimmy. We got Mondrell moving his way up to the 4. Oh. All right, be careful on the aggressive moves, guys. And trouble there for Ryan. That's going to put T-Gray to the top. All right, 45 seconds in. Tony Wilson now to the top, 1.6 ahead of Ryan. Ryan is 0.6 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 2 seconds up on Aaron. Flip for Tony. I'll put Ryan back to the
4
front.
minutes left.
We got one down, 4 to go. All right, a minute 15 down, 3:45 remaining. right, $1.30 down, 3:30 to go. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Wall ride. So Ryan out front, 2/10 up on Tony last time, but that appears to be, that story has reversed itself. Got Tony now back to the front. So Tony, Ryan, Jimmy.
3 minutes left.
Followed by Aaron, John, Aaron, Ryan, Art, John, Mondrelkin. All right, 2:15 in, 2:45 remaining. Ryan, Tony, Aaron, Ryan, Art, John, Mondrell, Jimmy, Kin. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. $2.20 remaining in this one. So we got 2:10 to go. Right now it is Tony just ahead of Ryan. That's the battle to watch. Blue and yellow versus the white, purple, and yellow. 2 minutes
2
remain,
minutes
drivers. Got 1:50 remaining. So Tony half a second ahead of Ryan. Ryan 7.6 ahead of Randall. Got Ryan Randall 2.1 ahead of Art. Art 1.4 ahead of Mondrell. Mondrell half a second ahead of John. Got 1:30 remaining, drivers. 90 seconds to go. And fastest lap of this one going to Mondrell Brown at a 15.3. 1:20 to go. Minute 10 remains. Tony, Ryan, Ryan, your top three. Art and Mondrell rounding out the top five. We are now 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
$50 seconds remaining. We got let's see, leaders making their way around the right side of the course. So Ryan Vernali, once again, your leader. Tony encountering some trouble there. Didn't quite see what happened. 30 seconds left. $20 seconds to go. Ten seconds remaining. And time has expired. Race to the line, drivers.
Jimmy Blackwell done. Ryan R. Randall done. Ryan Vernally done. AJ Cardinale done. LT Gray done. Aaron Austin done. All drivers are finished.
Okay, that
John
will be a
Millio
race,
done.
guys.
Downtown Brown done.
Ryan Vernali taking home the W. Tony in the 2 and Ryan Randall taking the 3rd and final podium spot. Rest of the order are going to be Art, Aaron, John, Mondrell, Jimmy, Kin.
The race is completed. Rice cakes. BP. Julian Taylor. Nelson B.
All right, this is Stadium Truck. All right. Oh. All right, guys, let's get them to the grid. It's going to be BP on the 1, Brian Gross 2, Julian Taylor 3, Nelson 4, and George 5.
George Laxon.
All right, guys, grid is set. We got some marshals. We're going racing in less than 5. If there's any extras from 21.5, I could use your help next race. If you're not already out here, next race. All right, BP out front. 6/10 ahead of Gross. Gross 9/10 ahead of Taylor. Taylor 6/10 up on B. And B 1.4 ahead of Laxon. 25 seconds in. And BG putting some pressure on the leader now. Orange truck versus that very dark truck. All right, 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. All right, BP going 14.9 that time around. 55 in, 4:05 to go.
4 minutes left.
110 down, 3:50 to go. And it's a 3-truck fight out front right now. That's going to be BP, BG, and Julian. So we got Brandon 0.6 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.2 ahead of Julian. Julian 4 seconds up on Nelson. Nelson this time by 5 seconds up on George. Minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Fast lap in this one, BP at 14.9, BG and Julian 15.3s. Nelson at 15.8. Got 3:15 remaining. All right, leaders driving the orange truck. Second place going to be that blue, orange, green, orange. Kind of looks like a kid got into their mother's makeup.
3 minutes left.
BG driving off the side of that mountain there. Oh. And we got Brian Mirafuente fielding a ground truck. 2:45 remains. All right, now it's Brandon, Julian, Brian, Nelson, George. BP up by 2.4. Julian 3.3 ahead of Brian. Brian 3.4 ahead of Nelson. Yeah, 2:30 to go. All right, 2:10 remaining. Brandon, Julian, Brian, Nelson,
2
and
minutes
George,
left.
your full order. $1.50 remaining. Brandon, Julian, Brian, Nelson, George, your full order. Brandon up by 4 seconds. Got Julian 1.9 ahead of Brian. Brian 5 ahead of Nelson. Minute 30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds remain. Minute 15 remaining. .110 to go, drivers. Brandon, Julian, Brian,
1 minute
Nelson,
left.
and George, your full running order. Closest battle right now going to be Brian and Nelson down the back straight. .45 seconds left, drivers. .35 seconds. Closest battle, still those two trucks, Brian and Nelson, making their way in front of the driver's stand. 30 seconds to go. Down the back straight, there you go. Into that first chicane, through the switchback, over the rollers, into the jelly roll. 10 seconds left, drivers. Oh, Julian getting a little crossed up there, but on his way. All right, folks, race to the line, race to the line.
Julian Taylor done. George Laxon done. Rice Cakes done. BP done.
And that will
All
be a
drivers
race.
are finished.
It's good.
Nelson B done.
All right, guys, our podium for this one, Brandon, Julian, and Brian. Nelson, George, and Jordan, the rest
The
of the
race
order.
is completed.
All right, folks, we have made our way successfully to the final race of the night. That is going to be our mod buggy category. Kalis, Bryant, Kevin, Brandon, Brian. Actually, I should say modified. It's not just buggies anymore. Yeah, anything mod. Hey, Brian, can I borrow your touring car? I'm going to hit the quad with that thing.
Bruh.
Actually, I'm going to start a new category. I'm going to build a four-wheel buggy with no rear drive. We're going to do modified front-wheel drive buggy.
Kevin Allen. BP.
All right, I'm going to need a little help marshaling this one, please. All right, guys, last race of the night, modified. I get some of my guys from that last race out here, please. Yeah, please don't kill Art, please. Oh, gross. Hey, can I get some of my truck guys out here? Do I have my truck guys out here? I got Nelson. All right, well, we're going with this. Brian, you gonna run that mod truck? Brian, there he is. All right, it's gonna be Kalis on the 1, Bryant 2, Kevin 3, Brandon 4, and Brian 5.
Rice Cakes.
All right, folks. This is modified. It's not two-wheel mod. It's not four-wheel mod. It's not even buggy mod. It's just mod. All right, folks. Got a little bit of everything out here. We're going racing in less than 5. Here we go. At Kalis Lowe leading them off. "15 seconds in. Lowe just ahead of Mirafuente. Allen in the 3, followed by Perea and Gross. "25 seconds down. Kalis going 14-3. Bryant to 15-1. Kevin 15-3. Brandon 15-7. Brian 16-0. 35 seconds in. A little trouble for Bryant there. Meanwhile, Kalis Lowe going 13-8. Right now, Kalis 3 seconds ahead of Brian. Brian 0.6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.8 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.8 ahead of Brian. 1 minute down.
Left.
4 minutes remain. All right, Kalis putting a little English on that jump. Minute 15 down. 3:45 to go. All right, Kalis 3.9 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 3.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 4 seconds ahead of Brandon. Yeah, 1:35 down, 3:25 to go. Ooh, BG getting lucky there. Bryant going 13.9 that last lap. So gap between Kalis and Bryant is 1.8. You got 3.1 between Bryant and Kevin. Kevin about 8 ahead of Brian. Brian is driving a truck, however.
3 minutes left.
2:55 remains. $220 down, $240 remaining. Kalis 1.8 ahead of Brian. Brian 5.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 9.5 ahead of Brian. 2:25 to go, drivers. So Kalis now 2.2 ahead of Brian. Brian 7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 10 ahead of Brian. 2:10 remains. All right, folks, we are now 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Kalis and Brian still about 2 apart. Trouble for Kalis there, so that's going to be a slimmer margin between our top 2 now. 1 second, the gap between Kalis and Bryant. 3:15 down, 1:45 remains. Down the back straight they go. Gap of 1.5 between your top 2. Trouble for Kalis. That's going to put Bryant to the top. Minute 30 to go, drivers. Bryant and Kalis, 1.5 the gap. Oh, Kalis taking a flip and a bounce. Minute 10 to go, 70 seconds left. Bryant this time by 3.8 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 10 up on
left.
Kevin. Kevin 11 up on Brian. Just under a minute to go. This is modified everything. 45 seconds remain. Kalis in trouble again. 35 seconds left. 30 seconds to go. All right, 20 seconds remain, drivers. Mirafonte a little short there. 10 seconds to go. Three seconds.
Goompa done. Rice Cakes done. Kevin Allen done. All drivers are finished.
All right, folks, that'll be a
Well done.
race. It's going to be Mirafonte, Lowe, and Allen on the podium tonight in mod.
The race is completed.
All right, thank you guys for coming out. It's been a good night of racing. We're going to do it all again next week. All right, once again, thank you all for coming.